Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Mazda 3 Touring the Hatchback. Before we do that, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel because I'd really appreciate it. All right, so what's new for 2018? Well, there's a few things. The Mazda 3 is pretty much the same as it was last year with only a few shuffling of the features and the option packages. The Touring, the 2.5 Touring trim, that's been dropped because now the 2.5-liter engine is just standard. It's just standard now, so they just dropped that whole extra. Now it also gets a rear spoiler and an overhead console. The Sport trim, that's the base model over here. The Sport trim now includes a forward collision warning and mitigation system, and the Grand Touring gets LED headlights as standard. Elsewhere, some option packages have been renamed, combined, or dropped. Okay, so here's some pros and cons. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go through some pros and cons. I'm going to tell you what I recommend, what vehicle I recommend, and then we're going to kind of look at what vehicle I recommend, and then we're just going to jump right into the build and price. It's going to be a quick build and price review. All right, so here's some pros and cons on the Mazda 3 in general. Here's some pros. Sporty and confidence-inspiring performance. Some high-end features are unique to its class. Top crash test scores. Interior quality exceeds expectations. All right, on the con side, you've got cargo capacity isn't as large as the class leaders, and ride quality can be a little stiff with optional 18-inch wheels. Now, here's what I recommend. I'm partial to the hatchback, which is why we're doing the hatchback, because I think it's got a lot of cargo carrying flexibility, as well as aesthetic appeal. I just think it looks better. Among the different trim level choices, however, I think the Touring trim, the mid-level trim, presents a good balance of features for the price. Plus, it gets you the more powerful engine because this one only has 155 horsepower. But you jump up to the Touring, and now you're in the mix with the good motor. All right. If your budget can stretch it, you can go ahead and snatch up the Grand Touring because it's a great pick that is eligible for a host of advanced safety features. All right. But we're going to go with the Touring because, well, a few $1,000s is a few $1,000s, and even more than that, we're going to go with the Touring, and we're going to do it in manual. So it even dropped the price down about $1,000, right? Yeah, about $1,000-ish, about $1,050, about $1,055, something like that. It dropped the price down. So, plus I just think I'm not really doing it for the cost. I'm doing it because it's just fun. I haven't done a manual car, I don't think, ever, and manual cars have just been on my mind. So we're going to do a manual version of this car. Let's read more and see what's all included. All right. To understand that, okay, yeah, let's do this. So the Touring starts at $20,840 in manual, all right? Requires Bose, moonroof, sunroof, radio package, $1,500. If you get that, that includes what? The roof-mounted shark fin antenna, power sliding glass moonroof. I'm not going to read everything. Bose, that whole Bose system, then the Sirius XM satellite with the 4-month trial subscription. Okay, now, that's if we go ahead and get some other package that they kind of just threw right at the top there. And we probably will get that package. Touring engine feature. So it gets the better Skyactiv engine. And we have the Skyactiv manual transmission and the Skyactiv vehicle dynamics, right? That's not standard on the Sport. You got to get to the Touring to get all that Skyactiv stuff. It's EPA city miles per gallon, 25 city, 33 highway. I don't know what its combined is, but that seems like pretty good gas mileage to me. In addition to, it replaces Sport features, right? This one gets 18-inch wheels with dark silver finish. Like I said, I'm not going to read everything. Push-button start. You've got Pandora radio, Stitcher, SMS text messaging, 6-way power adjustable driver seat with manual lumbar adjustment, dual-zone automatic climate control. Hey, I always say this over and over again, but I'm always impressed that somehow the import cars, Mazda, Honda, Toyota, everybody seems to be able to offer all this tech, and then for Mercedes and BMW, it's got to cost you $50,000, but down here at $20,000, they're basically giving it all away. So I don't understand. Anyway, remote keyless entry system, air conditioning, smart city brake support, tire pressure monitoring. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. I realize I didn't get all the way down there. Rear window wiper, advanced front airbags, smart city brake support. Wow, lots of stuff. Bluetooth streaming. I just think that's great. It's got all the tech, analog speedometer, so it's not does have the digital tachometer. Doesn't have a digital speedometer, but I guess we can live with it. Now, this is some stuff that comes on the Sport, right? Because it gets all the base features of the Sport. That's this column and then all of this column too, right? So it's got all the features of the Sport plus all the stuff that's above right there, okay? So we got all that. Let's get over to the building price. Okay, got to reselect manual again. And then, so that puts us at what? We've got a $21,735 because they work in that destination and freight stuff and all that charge. So next step, that's going to take us to colors. Now I said, oh, now it's already got the machine gray. I kind of like that. It's a $300 option. Sonic Silver is a no-cost option. I like it as well. What about this deep crystal? No. Not going to do the white because it's just too white. If I was going to put a set of custom wheels on this car, maybe I would do it in white because it's kind of like a nice clean palette. But just white actually shows just as much dirt. It's a lot to take care of too. Let's do the Sonic Silver. It's a no-cost option. We save ourselves $3. Let's move on. So that Bose system for $1,500, we kind of already read about it. That's going to give us a moonroof too. Roof-mounted shark fin antenna. We got the good 9-speaker system. I'm about the stereo system, so I don't even really need to read this to say, yay, I'm going to buy it. Yes. Oh, we already have it checked. Okay, perfect. What's the appearance package? Brilliant black front air dam. That's the grille, side sills, rear diffuser, and door cap mirrors, right? The aero kit improves the stance. I want it. $1,750. All right, now we're just under $25,000. And we'll probably be getting ready to check out because usually you kind of get what you get on these cars. Door sills, right? We want these trim plates, right? I like that. Interior lighting package, I can't even see it. I know I want the all-weather floor mats. I know I want that. Do I want the cargo tray? Yeah, I want that because I want to avoid spills. I don't want the carpet. I want the weather mat. So that's all good. The rear bumper applique guard, yep, because I don't want to scratch that stuff if I'm pulling out boxes and junk out of the back. My wheel locks, it's cheap security. Fog lights, they don't come with fog lights? Yeah, I want the fog lights for sure. Definitely want the fog lights. Got to get the fog lights. The rear parking sensors, yay. And the frameless auto-dimming mirror with HomeLink, yeah, you got to get all that. Because you can open up your garage door, entry gate, security lights, all that stuff with these HomeLink buttons. So yeah, I'm all about that. We're going to get it. Let's go to summary. Man, this car's cheap and it's really nice. Okay, here's the deal. Mazda 3 5-door Touring. It was $20,840. We added just under $5,000 in options. There was an $895 destination fee. Gets us out the door at $26,635. I'm going to print off this build. I'm going to print off this build summary, right, that comes along with the standard features. We'll look through them again just in case, because it's kind of easier laid out here. We can see it better than the other way. I'm going to go ahead and download this build summary, and I'm going to put a link to the build summary in the description below. All right, I'm going to put a link in the description below. So if you want to download, if you like this spec and you want to take this into your dealer and say, hey, I want this one with these accessories and all this stuff, then just download the PDF. It's going to be, I just upload it. I print it off right here. And then I upload it to a file sharing site that I use called MediaFire, and then that gives me a link, and I put it in the description. So if you've made it all the way to the end, you rock. You're awesome. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.